Hello, my name is Omotala the Great. I prepare, propel, position, empower individual and organization to their highest potential through my work in nonprofit development and management, youth development, and personal growth development. Welcome to the Q Square of today's show, and our question is true or false. And the quote for today is the life in front of you is far more important than the life behind you, Joe Austin. Let me repeat that again. The life in front of you is far more important than the life behind you. Welcome again, and I'm so excited about this topic. One of the things I've always told myself is that your background does not equal your future. And I'm so glad that Joe agrees with this quote that the life in front of you is far, far more important than whatever your past may be. The truth is, a lot of us, we intentionally let our past hold us bondage. Even, yes, everybody may have different paths, and some might not be so great and wonderful. And even those ones that are great, sometimes people rely on old success, and because of that, they're not able to break through and even do bigger and go further. And then for some that are failed and they tried and they just keep experiencing failure, they allow their past to make the conclusion that that's all they can be, that's all who they are, that's all there is to them. But the truth is no, there's so much, much more ahead of you. The truth of the matter is, as a human being, the potential, the capacity that you have, what you're capable of, it is unimaginable. It can never, ever end. So, irrespective of your past, whether the good success or not so good success, there is still more ahead for you. You have what it takes to to try again and to overcome and to achieve whatever success or dream that you have been pushing for. So don't allow your past to hold you in prison. Don't allow your past to keep you stuck. And I'm going to give an example about my own life. I grew up and I was not the best student in secondary school or high school. And after my first year in high school, I was asked to repeat. That means every other class member moved forward and had to stay back for the juniors to match up with me. And it just felt so humiliating. It felt so degrading. And I wanted the floor to open up and swallow me up. And for years of my life, this was a big stronghold over my life. I did not believe I was good enough. I did not believe that I had all it takes to be successful. I did not believe that there was much that can come out of me because of this past failure that I had. And it took me a while to realize that actually my future is better than the 1 year I have to stay back and repeat. There's so much more ahead for me beyond just that 1 year. And it took a lot of time, a lot of investment in re, revamping my image and renewing my mind and renewing my identity that helped me to move forward. So what should you do if you're the kind of person who is imprisoned by your past, who thinks that because of whatever mistake or issues or obstacles or challenges that your past held, then that your life cannot move forward? First thing is, I want you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, because even let's say you hurt somebody else or they might have forgiven you, but because you chose not to forgive yourself, you didn't release yourself completely from the hurt, the blame, and the experience of what happened. Because of that, you keep reliving that trauma over and over again. So even when your heart gets excited and you want to try new things and you want to really go for something, then it brings your mind is like an accuser that comes back and say, you know what, see, you that you did this and you didn't succeed, what makes you think you can do it? What makes you think this position is for people like you? And before you know it, you talk yourself out of greatness. Before you know it, you talk yourself out of your possibility. Before you know it, you talk yourself out of opportunity. And I want you to stop that right now in this new year, because the truth is your past, your past has like it has nothing on the future that is ahead of you if you choose to forgive yourself, if you choose to release yourself from this over overdone contract with failure. Don't let failure stop you. Let it propel you forward to do bigger, to go bigger, to dream bigger, to believe bigger, and to act bigger in being able to accomplish your goals. So the first thing is to forgive yourself. If you need help, it's okay to get therapy. It's okay to ask to go for counseling if you realize that you cannot do it by yourself. There are people who have been trained to do that, and I'm sure they can help you to break through whatever trauma that is keeping you in the past. The second thing I want you to do as you think about moving forward and going after the future possibility that you have is to take some time to celebrate how far you've come. A lot of us, it's so easy for us to see our past shortcomings and what did not go well than what went well. So I want you to do an exercise where you get out a sheet of paper and you draw a line. And in those lines, I want you to write certain age. So think as far as you can remember, whether you still can remember yourself at age 3 or you can remember yourself at age 5, whatever. And write age 5, age 6, or even if it's at 10 years, you can write 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So for at least 5 years, or if you're in your teens or in your early adulthood, it can be 20 to 25, at least 5 years. I want you to do at least 5 years and write those numbers down. Then either on top or the bottom of it, I want you to now write the good things that happen, the good success that you accomplished, what you feel good about, what you made happen in that year. Because the truth is, sometimes the bad, no matter how little they are, override the good that is already in our life, the good. And so, why am I asking you to do this exercise? I want you to do this exercise because anytime the accuser comes back and your mind is taunting you about how you feel and what you do not do well, I want you to take that sheet of paper and tell it and speak to it. Say, no, thank you. I accept that and I've forgiven myself, but this is more things I've accomplished than this one mistake or this one failure. And I'm going to use that to propel me forward. And so speak back to whatever the thought is saying to discount your dream, to discount your future, and say that, you know what, thank you, but no thank you. I know that there is so much more to me, and I know that the future is still brighter, and I know that my dreams can still come true. If you can do these two things, you're going to be on your way to be able to definitely answer the question confidently to say true that indeed your past does not have anything, like it has got nothing on your future, and that the life in front of you is much, much more exciting, much, much more filled with possibility than anything else in this world. Until next time, keep doing good and remember that your possibilities are